YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today, man. So today's topic, we'll be talking about parents, the pair that rents, the couple that rents. This is a part 2 to I think it's Human Beings, the Real Cattle of the Matrix. I think it's the part 2 to that video. I might be wrong. I might have to go back and look at it. But yeah, let's get back into this. So y'all remember the video that I had dropped? I had Rashad Jamal at like the beginning of the part. Like he's kind of breaking the shit down. Like what is parents? What does it mean? It took me a little minute to actually keep hearing it from different people to actually break it down to what it meant. So parents, Parents, split between A and R. The pair that rents. So, and then this goes back to another video of why you should want a home birth. So when we're born, we're all basically products. We're basically all property of the United States. When you're born into these hospitals, so that doesn't just go for the United States. They go for other countries too. That's their property because they help deliver that baby. Like, so when you go to the hospital and shit, and let's say your wife or your soon-to-be wife or your girl, let's say she's pregnant, and you don't really have like the knowledge to self-deliver the baby yourself, you would have to take them to a hospital to where you're basically telling the hospital, I can't take care of my child. Well, not saying you can't take care of your child. My bad for saying that. Not that you can't take care of your child, but you can't perform a service for your child. So what do you mean by that stuff? The service is the procedures during birth, like checking how many centimeters, seeing how many centimeters the baby is from coming out, being there for support, giving the mom drugs, like not drugs, but like, pharmaceutical drugs, like to kind of numb the pain of like her pelvis wall and like her pelvis being stretched to its max, vagina included. So it's like some women, they can take the pain, because a lot of women, they'll tell you they didn't have epidural or they didn't take a shot when they was giving birth. A lot of them thugged it out the natural way, meaning you could have did this shit by yourself without getting your child like to the hospital and shit like that. Your child would have still been okay. And then another thing, when they taking the babies to the back, they're testing the baby's dark matter levels. So the dark matter level is how tapped in is this baby with the universe, with the matrix and shit like that. So, and this, it started to make sense. That's why I say, like, bro, like, I really had to just find my own way. And like, cause I used to be kind of a follower type shit, to the point to where I wanted to follow the crowd and shit. But once you find your way, once you find out what really makes you you, what makes you truly happy, better off in life you'll be. But guys, this makes sense. They give you a birth certificate. That's like your receipt, of handing over your rights to your child. Because you gotta understand what happens when the government feel like, because that's the government property. You're the government property too. We're all the government property. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, bro, don't get me wrong to the point to where y'all feel like that I'm just talking like I'm just better. No, I'm not, bro. I'm just like y'all, bro. We're all properties of the United States. They own us. The birth certificate ain't shit but the receipt of handing over rights to the parent. They sell the parents the illusion like, yeah, this your child, yeah, this child came out your coochie, but if push come to shove, if we want to come get your child, we can come do that, and you can't really do shit about it. They don't give a fuck, bro. Especially like with this sex trafficking and shit like that. That shit happens in them hospitals too. That's how people I forgot the name of that damn lady. Basically, she got swapped at birth. Well, not swapped at birth. She got kidnapped at birth. I think it happened somewhere in Ohio. Yeah, I think it happened somewhere in Ohio. She got kidnapped by a strange woman who wanted to have kids, but she couldn't have kids because she was infertile. So the lady basically stole her baby while she was in the hospital, and once they tried to go look for the baby was gone. And that's until the girl grew up. She was like, damn, they kind of look like me. Like she started putting two and two together. Like, damn, this lady kidnapped me, acting like she my mama the whole time. She took care of me, but it's like she stole me from my real parents. But yeah, the birth certificate, they ain't shit but the receipt of you giving your rights over for your baby. And then there was another thing I was listening to. This person that I listen to, he got a podcast. His name Maverick. Maverick was saying like after a certain amount of feet, like within like different, it's different for different states and shit like that. But after a certain amount of feet, it's called kidnapping in a way. But especially if you 18 and shit like that, that's definitely called kidnapping, because at that point you can, you're your own person, you grown as hell. Like once you turn 18, that's when you hit grown up age in America, and you kind of maneuver how you want to. But if your parents or something call them folks on some shit, them folks, they can't do shit for you, boo. They only doing what they've been they're only doing what they've been paid to do, which was probably take you to a facility because your parents felt like you was out of control or off the fucking rails. I be having it. I lose that shit, so it's like I be having to think. Think about it. Another example, CPS. If the government feel like your parents ain't taking care of you good enough, they can come take your kids. Yeah, they'll give you a chance to. Yes, they'll give you a chance to get your shit together so you can get your kids and shit back. But bro, you still don't understand what they're doing. They're selling you illusion like they're really your kids. Yeah, they're really your kids, but they own them. You already gave your rights up for your kids to the fucking corporation of the hospital. Like Rashad Jamal said, when you go into court, if you dealing with a court case or some shit, it's gonna be like, let's say you had a defendant, like bro said, Brown. It's gonna be Brown versus the United States of America, and then it'll have your name attached to it because you are property of the United States. That's why I say, bro, best bet is to get a home birth. Cause I already kind of said I'm doing just that. Like, all my kids go get home birth. They ain't getting hit with no injection. YouTube, back with it. Video had fucked around and paused because I ran out of space and shit. So basically what I was saying, my kids not gonna be getting no type of injections or no shit like that. Really, bro, if you think about it, we really don't know what the fuck they put in our body. They could be telling you anything and it could be a whole other thing. Just like it came out that Jeffrey Epstein put his blood in the COVID vaccine, like the COVID vaccine itself, he put his blood in it. So imagine them injecting you with this shit. They putting somebody else's blood in you. You know how fucked up that shit is, bro? That's some fucked up shit, bro. Like without your consent, like you ain't even know it. You thinking you doing right because these people telling you what, bro. Them folks don't give a fuck about you. If they could, they'll just go and whack your ass and go and get you the fuck up out the matrix. That's what they really want to do. But they know they got too many eyes on them now. Nigga, we live in the internet era. Everything gonna hit the internet quick as fuck. And it's gonna be bad. It's either gonna be good backlash or it's gonna be bad backlash. It's gonna be either good press or bad press. But hell yeah, bro. they want you to. And then another thing, if you don't put your kids in school, they'll try to be on some shit like, we'll come get your kids because you're not letting them go to school. They'll lock you up for that shit. Then put your kids in CPS and all this weird shit. And it's just a lot of bullshit with. It's a lot of bullshit with that whole pay rent shit. Cause it's so much that goes along with it. Like, who are you to tell me that I'm not doing right by my child? Who the fuck are you to tell me some shit like that? You can't tell me no shit like that. Cause, bro, a person know if they treating their kid right or not, bro. And if don't get me wrong, it's some dumbasses out here that think they treating their kids right, but there's like some though. It's not most. Most people know when they treating their kid wrong or right, but they. And then with these hoes, they be these hoes get well, some of these hoes they get sympathy, but a lot of these hoes they don't, because a lot of these hoes be sorry, but like I ain't gonna lie, it's some sorry niggas out here. It's deadbeats out here, so it's a two-way street. You got mammies out here, you got pappies out here. In my case, I got a pappy. I have a mom though. But yeah, bro, like you just gotta know what the fuck you doing. Like, bro, don't go trying to take your kids all to the hospital and shit like that and woo woo. That's why I be telling y'all, bro, it's best if y'all was to get good with the herbs and shit. Like, get in with the herbs, tap in with the herbs, tap in with the African stove. African stove got everything you need, from soap, from antibacterial cream, tonics for bloating, shit. They got the herpes tonic. That shit you gotta eat clean for like 30 days and that shit gone. You ain't gotta worry about that shit no more. Bro, it's a lot that they won't tell you. Bro, y'all can heal anything. Never let them tell you it can't be healed. It can be healed. They dead ass made a show on fucking Hulu called Common Side Effects. The nigga had a magical blue mushroom that can heal anything. A gunshot wound, car accident wounds, bro, broken bone. Like, bro, like, don't tell them can't shit be healed, cause shit can't. Everything can be healed. There's a solution to everything. They'll lie to you because why would they want to tell you the truth when they make good ass money off you? You pay their kids' tuitions. You pay their mortgages. Why would they want to fuck that up telling you that you can heal yourself? Think. But yeah, bro, like, motherfuckers just don't be understanding, like, this shit be way deeper. And that's why I tell people, like, that's why I stay to myself on some shit, because people don't think how I think. I be thinking too fucking deep. That's why I had to learn how to be by myself again, bro. It was a time I did not know how to be by myself, fool. Real shit. And if you gon' eat kind of how you are, like, if you gon' eat how you kind of used to eat, like, I'm a down south nigga, so, like, we like comfort food. We like greens, beans, tomatoes, shit like that. I'm not a pork nigga no more, though. They still eat pork and shit. But, chicken, deer, turtle, rabbit, squirrel, beaver, dove, really those type, like, we real country down here in the South type shit. Like, we can go hunt our food and shit. But, bro, like, if you gonna eat like that, bro, you gotta know you have to detox your body and shit. Like, there is a tea that I've been drinking. Like, I started drinking that shit last week, and I honestly feel a lot better. Like all over, like, all together, I just feel a lot better. Cause there was times where I was just sluggish, didn't want to do shit. I'm gonna be like that this weekend, cause they working the shit out of here. 10 hours, shit. I do 2 to 10. So shit, it's 2 hours, shit. I ain't getting home till about 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, bro, like, and then with this shit, like, this another thing. You would try to, this another example, like you would try to defend your child or some shit. You would try to, but it's like even then, CPS still can step in and take your kids. Like you like y'all haven't realized it. Like, bro, this state property. Like, if they feel like you're not doing right by their property, they can come take their shit. And you gonna have to go to court behind this shit. And court ain't just no one day, ain't no one and done type of thing. Court lasts, man, take it from a nigga who been through this shit, nigga. Court can last from years, nigga. Nigga, I just got out of case what there was at the top of 2025, nigga. I had just gotten the case at the end of 2023, nigga. Nigga, that's 2 years. 2 fucking years, bro. 2 to 3 years, fool. And they can last longer than that, fool. But yeah, dawg, I just wanted to tell y'all that. And just make sure y'all doing the right thing. Make sure y'all doing right by these kids. They the youth. They the next generation up. Shit, we need doctors and shit like that. Plumbers, electricians, shit like that. So just make sure them babies taken care of and make sure they protected, dog. Yeah. But I love y'all. I say one positive.